There's so many things that tried to stop me this morning from doing this. And as I was thinking about it, I was sitting in my thinking chair, thinking about what I was thinking about. And I was really kind of amazed at how much between the last episode and this episode where I wanted to quit. And I was doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. I think everybody that subscribes. But so I was putting this down as breaking chains because there was some chains trying to wrap itself around my purpose and trying to hold it down. And yes, even people who motivate need motivation. So, first off, question for you. What's holding you down? What do you think about? What do you think is kind of like, got me in the ground or staked to the ground where I can't soar as high as I want to? I'm going to fly like an eagle, but I'm just like laying on the grass in the pasture. What's holding me down? Is it procrastination? Is it all of the circumstances that everybody's coming up against me with and telling me their problems and just holding me down with that way? What's holding me back? And if you could answer that question, you know how to attack it. So, even as I was like sitting there contemplating on whether to do today's thing or not, I could see the changes holding it. I mean, just holding me down. And I break a chain. Like, I can do this. I'm gonna do this way. And something else would come up. And I get through that, and something else would come up. I get through a mindset, something else would come up. So, as I was thinking, I'm enrolled in a Les Brown course, and Les Brown sent a book of quotes that he has. So I'm gonna give you 3 of them. First one, right? Life has no limitations except the ones that you create for it. All right, or the ones that you make. So life has no limitations except the ones that you make. Who is really in control of holding you down? And usually it's your own mindset. Your own mindset has you down and saying, I can't do this. Or you just, not that you can't do it, but what it is that you don't feel like it. I don't want to pay the price for the success that I'm trying to get. And when you have that mindset of I can't do it, then that wall comes and you're right. So if you think you can, you're right. If you think you can't, you're right. And that's Henry Ford. Another thing he said, too many of us are not living our dreams because we are living our fears. And I think I said something kind of like that yesterday. Instead of looking at the big picture of, oh man, I can do this, what we do is see that's big and, oh man, I can't do it. So we live, instead of living out our what God has expected us to do, or God has helped us to do, because He's given us a vision, then He makes a provision for us He provides for us to go down that path. And what happens, we look at the big picture, and a lot of times this is why God doesn't show us the big picture. We look at the big picture and it's like, it's too big. I'm overwhelmed. I'll sit right here and live my little life. So our mindset is the key in the way we think of ourselves, our purpose, and how successful we can be. But when we look at if we look at ourselves, if you feel small and you look at yourself through the eyes of the Creator who created you for a specific purpose in a circle of influence, then you see how essential you are, because nobody can be you. It's got to be you. I'm sorry if you say somebody else can do this. No, it's got to be you. That's why you were made, because you could have been anywhere. Or what's holding you back right now? And usually it's the community or the sense of purpose that you have with that community. Because why can't you just move? If you don't like where you are, why don't you just pack up your stuff and say, I'm moving to Texas? There's really nothing really stopping you, When you say, I can't just do that. Why can't you just do that? A lot of times it's because your purpose is holding you back. And that's in a good way, because you are there to service a group of people. Now, if you're supposed to be somewhere else, you're going to be uncomfortable until you move to where you're supposed to be and start to fulfill your purpose. That way you fulfill your life. But we miss how valuable we are, because we focus on ourselves and what we want and not what He wants and why He's put you where you are. So I hope that helps. Another thing we need to stop doing is going outside of the source, and to tell us how we should live our lives. Because a lot of times we won't look inward, we won't look upward to see where we are. To see where we are and what we should be doing. We look outwardly and say, what you think I'm good at? Or what do you think I should be doing? And we miss the point, because what everybody's going to be showing you or telling you is what they have planned for you. And you don't want to be in that situation where you're servicing everybody but not fulfilling anything, because you're doing what they want you to do and not what He wants you to do. So Les Brown had this quote. He was told this when all of the kids were telling him that he was the dumb one, and he was believing it. His teacher told him, do not let someone else's opinion of you become your reality. Because I get so much, you good at this, you should be doing this. Okay, I might be good at that, but that's not my calling. Or you good at this, you should be doing this. You could be doing so much better than what you're doing now. Well, I could be, but that might not be my calling. So, along those lines, don't let the desires of someone else or the insecurities of someone else hold you down from what you're supposed to be doing. Don't take those burdens. Jesus said, cast your cares on Him, all right? And He's like, come all you heavy and burdened and heavy laden, I'll give you rest. We not Jesus. That's not your job to take those from those people. And unless God has called you to do that, what we tend to do is to say the people please and then lose ourselves taking on somebody else's identity. Don't do that. Stay in control. Now, I'll put this at the end of this, so you read it at the bottom. Stay in control. Stay prayed up. And keep that beautiful, positive attitude about yourself, because you are the best you that there ever will be. All right? And yeah, I'll just put this out there too, my little thing. Beautiful minds inspire others. So have a good day. Enjoy the weekend.